Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
James and Linda are besotted with each other.
I tell her I love her every day and I show it every day.
We love each other and want to be together for the rest of our lives.
And Linda expects nothing short of bridal bliss on her wedding day.
It's only one day that I'm going to do once, so I want the wedding to be perfect.
But they can't afford the sort of wedding she wants. So we're giving them £12,000 towards their big day. But there's one big catch. Self-confessed control freak Linda has agreed in the presence of a lawyer to let James organise the wedding alone.
Your wedding is mine.
And the divorce is mine.
They'll have absolutely no contact, and the bride won't know a single thing about her wedding until the day itself in 3 weeks' time. Will James come up with some big ideas?
Wow.
I said I don't want a themed wedding.
Can he get his bride to the church on time?
Please don't say what you're going to say, Sam, because I'll go mad.
Or will he finally crack under the stress?
Yeah, she'll be getting in the car now.
Can this man give his bride a day she'll never forget?
The whole day has been ruined. He's just not organised anything.
Today, Linda's moving out of the flat she shares with James just outside Derby. And for the first time in 5 years, she's letting her man take over.
I wear the trousers absolutely 100%.
And I would just like to say, Linda wears the trousers 110%.
Yep. I would consider myself to be quite a huge control freak. Oh, you can't do it by that.
She rules James with a rod of iron at times, and it makes me cringe. The poor bloke, I feel quite sorry for him at times.
All the time. Nag, 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 nag.
It's cute.
You love it?
22-year-old Linda's wanted a fairy tale wedding since she was a little girl. But what began as a fantasy has become a fixation.
I want the traditional Cinderella wedding, you know, white dress, you know, big church, nice fancy reception with a sit-down meal.
This is to us.
To us? And our wedding?
Our wedding. 3 weeks.
As a training manager for a mobile phone company, James is used to responsibility at work, but not at home.
To be wearing no trousers for 5.5 years and then get them solidly on for 3 weeks is going to be a huge journey.
And he's only too aware how high the stakes are.
If I get this wrong, then I'm going to be hearing about it on that sofa for many years to come.
This is going to be first major gig, and if he gets it wrong, oh, quick wedding, quick divorce.
The time has come for Linda and James to go their separate ways.
Love you. It's going to be fine, you know. Brave, yeah? I'll see you up there on that aisle. Now get out of here before we change our mind.
And after a quick recovery, it's time for him to summon his troops.
She's gone, so just get here as fast as you can.
His second in command is 26-year-old Sam, a sales manager and confirmed bachelor.
I've got no plans to get married myself, and I kind of switch off whenever anybody talks about weddings and cakes and dresses, flowers and all of that stuff.
Sam might think he's too macho for wedding planning, but James is certainly in touch with his feminine side.
Come here.
Good to see you.
Oh,
He's very flamboyant. He likes attention, put it that way. He likes the spotlight.
Good to see you, mate. Yeah, it's good to see you.
James is bubbly, extroverted, over the top, camp in some respects.
Just to throw you straight into it, we're going wedding dress shopping.
Now?
Now.
With you?
With me.
Great.
For brides up and down the land, the acid test for a successful wedding is finding the perfect gown.
Ah, there it is.
Surely a metrosexual man like James won't have any trouble.
It's going to be white. I don't know, there can't be that many dresses to choose from.
These are wedding dresses. If you want to take a look through.
They're all wedding dresses. There's loads.
How about this kind of thing?
Right.
Oh, no. Right, is there anything about that you don't like?
I'm not so sure about... See, I knew you'd be good at this. I'm not sure about it, so have you got anything that doesn't have... What's it called? What did you say?
Sway bits.
Yeah, yeah.
Frilly bits, yeah.
That's
okay.
it. Cool. And also, I don't want anything that necessarily is going to rustle. On a scale of 1 to rustliness, how rustly is it?
Oh, about 5, probably.
Probably about 5?
Yeah.
Right, OK. What actual material is it?
That's taffeta.
Taffeta, right. What is taffeta?
It's taffeta, yeah.
All right, OK.
That's a technical term, James.
Up until this moment, as arrogant as it may seem, I didn't think I was going to get this wrong. I thought that, you know, I'd see 5 or 6 dresses and choose one. But now, I'm thinking I am going to get it wrong.
But Linda's mum knows that getting it wrong isn't an option for her daughter.
I love James, but the thing is, if he brings me a shitty dress and he's obviously half-heartedly picked it out, then obviously he doesn't take into consideration how much it means to me.
Are you going to be bothered if it's not long?
Yeah, I would. I'd have to think twice about whether I'd actually wear it.
Mm.
He knows that the dress is so important to me, he wouldn't risk mucking that up. And if I refuse to wear the dress, then...
Would you risk not getting married for the sake of just a dress?
Yeah, potentially I would.
No pressure then. If only she knew that her groom doesn't even have a grasp of the basics.
So you've got some measurements and...
Like her vital statistics.
You want to do the hugging test, don't you?
Yeah, just a little bit taller than yourself. 5'2", 3, 4,
Right.
about 5'3".
Oh dear. James's chances of picking the right dress already seem doomed. Meanwhile, his bride knows exactly what she wants. She chose it 3 years ago, before James had even proposed. And today, her mum and sister get a peek.
I think
That's absolutely stunning.
fallen in love with this one. Yeah. Once you've found the dress, you've found the dress, haven't you? No, this was definitely the dress. I think I tried on perhaps 15, 20 dresses.
15, 20 dresses.
Yeah, lots of different stores, and then obviously this is my favourite one.
You want to go for a two-tone or anything like that?
No, I like this one.
A traditional girl at heart, only white will do.
But what if it wasn't white?
It will be white because I'm not thinking about that because I'll get upset.
I think I was looking for white.
Is ivory out, or is it just not the first choice?
I prefer white.
You will struggle with white, I'm afraid. You've got to have a really good complexion to wear white. Have you not got a photograph of her?
Here's my little princess.
Oh, OK. Oh, wow. She's very pale. If that lady was to come into the store, she would be asking for ivory.
No, she wouldn't.
Based on what you two guys have said, I'm quite happy, I think, to have a look at the ivory options, if that's all right.
Back at the boutique, fantasy dress shopping has been all too much for Linda.
Spent hours picking the perfect dress. Never get to wear it. Just obviously you do think about it, but when you come and put on the dress that you spent so long picking, it's like really, really hard. It's like really important to me, especially like standing here in the dress that I've chosen. It's really hard.
Yes or no?
No.
No. No.
No.
No. No. No. No.
It takes James a whole 3 days.
Do you like it? Do you think Linda would
Don't know
like
what
it?
I like anymore.
4 bridal shops, 6 shortlisted dresses.
Come here, man. Sorry.
No.
And several hugs.
I've been looking at Taffeta
before he finally makes up his mind.
Give me some love.
And ends up back almost where he started.
Have you got anybody that would be willing to try it on? You know what? This is the one.
No, it isn't.
This is
This
the
is
dress.
the dress.
The dress, that's
The
right.
one,
The
the
dress.
You know what it is, though? You know what the whole thing is? The reason why I keep changing my mind is that I don't know what I want. But I think that she would like that.
Of course, he doesn't know that there's only one dress for Linda. So he parts with 750 quid and seals the deal with a hug, of course. While James is working hard to give his bride-to-be her perfect wedding,
That's yours.
No.
You're having some. Do as you're told.
Linda, now settled in at her parents' house, seems to have little faith in her man.
What do you think, then, Linda? What do you think James is going to do?
I think right about now is perhaps pulling his hair out, thinking, what have I got myself into? What do you think, Dad?
I dread to think. I think he's got something very elaborate set up.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you
And
think
you'll
as
always-
in elaborate and I'm going to kill him?
Yeah, elaborate and you're going to kill him, yeah.
She doesn't know the half of it. With the dress in the bag, James is on a roll. He's got 2.5 weeks to pull off the wedding of the century.
First option would be the idyllic, classic, elegant wedding. The second option, I think it would wow a lot of people to be in that elegant environment and then all of a sudden, when they come back after an hour's respite, just see something completely different and a completely different atmosphere.
But what will that something completely different be? The next morning, he has a brand new master plan.
I want to bring a little bit of something somewhere that we've always wanted to go to the wedding in a tasteful way, and that's Las Vegas.
And he can't wait to break the news to one of his ushers, Greg.
Traditional ceremony, yeah?
Yep.
Traditional wedding breakfast, and then Vegas. And when I say Vegas, I mean Vegas. I want the wow factor.
Okay.
And without wasting any time, the boys crack on with finding a venue.
Hi there, this is a message for Langley Priory, and I just wonder whether you could give me a call. Hi, this is a message for Helen. A return call would be much appreciated. I just want to discuss you as a possible venue in short notice. What I want is that I want elegant ceremony, yeah, elegant like breakfast, but then I want to bring Vegas to Makeney Hall. Right. Cheers then, bye-bye.
That's Makeney Hall.
That's Makeney Hall, and I think that it's viable to get Vegas, like proper Vegas. I'm not just talking scratch cards and cheap roulette tables.
Oh.
I'm talking about hired neon lamps with flowy water. I'm talking about cabaret-type lamps for the thing. I'm talking about a shrimp and steak buffet, which I think could be right original.
Right, original. Oh, James, you're organising a wedding, not a fancy dress party.
The worst thing for the day would be perhaps having a themed wedding. If I turned up and, you know, it's all themed, you know, I think I'd be distraught.
Linda's heart is set on a traditional wedding in a traditional church, a world away from the bright lights of Vegas.
Yeah, it's lovely because obviously all the bells are very traditional like.
And today she's showing her chief bridesmaid Sarah her dream church.
It's just very pretty, and then you can have your choir and all your bells. I'd find it really hard to accept if I couldn't have a church wedding. I think it's always something that I've had in my mind, that traditional, that church wedding. And if I had a civil ceremony, I think I'd be very much like...
The boys aren't even thinking about the ceremony. They've come to see Makeney Hall just outside Derby in the hope that it will be the perfect setting for their Vegas theme.
Oh, wow. Hi, how are you?
Congratulations. Nice to meet you, Helen.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Greg. Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for seeing us at
Not
such
a problem,
short
my
notice.
pleasure. Come on through.
For a groom with ambition, it's all about the function room.
And then around the dance floor and in the middle section of the room, that's when we can do your casino tables, your blackjack tables, all that kind of thing that you want.
You know what? This looks like the entrance hall to the Monte Carlo Hotel in Vegas.
Thought you'd never been to Vegas, James. Sold already, he discovers that Makeney Hall is licensed for civil weddings.
So we'll put a big red carpet all the way down and you'll get married in the bay window.
Brilliant. Gut reactions are positive, and you know what? If a gut reaction is positive, then it's usually the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And if I spend my life worrying about what she wants, then we'll never get bleeding married, so let's go.
That's true.
But so far, James, you've done nothing she wants.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't stop him signing up on the spot for $4,000.
I think that this is the perfect venue. I like the layout of the room, I like the fact that it's wide, I even like the casino-style red carpet, so I think that it's going to work. It's going to be a great wedding.
Linda's dream of a church wedding has been firmly pushed to one side.
How are you, mate? All right.
Not too bad, have you?
Yeah, very good.
Back at base, James brings Sam up to speed with his plans.
We're going to bring Vegas to Derby.
All right.
So I just want you now to help me kind of bring this to life.
I'm impressed.
Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed.
Ah, fantastic.
Looks like Vegas has tickled commitment phobe Sam's fancy too.
Can I just show you that picture when you type Vegas into Google Images? I think that would be quite good.
Oh, no.
Even the small image, you can already...
Right, yeah. The whole idea of Vegas isn't a gimmick. I'm marrying the woman that I love, that I'm going to spend the rest of my time with.
I really shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny.
And, are you all right?
Yeah.
Can I actually repeat, or is this, like, too fuzzy for you?
No, I just think it's absolutely lovely, that's all.
Yeah, right, Sam.
I know it's a really silly thing to say.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, can you pull your trousers up a little bit, please?
Fed up of all the wisecracks, James takes Sam on a little field trip. First stop, a prop shop in York.
Oh, wow! That's wicked. Wow.
And a lesson in Vegas history for Sam.
I can't believe how big these things are. Can you?
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Sammy Davis Jr.
Okay.
You don't know who that is?
Well, all right.
That is the Sandman Sinatra.
Oh, right, OK.
And that is Dean Martin.
See, I got that one.
Hey,
Well,
1 out of
it's not
3.
bad.
I can't believe you just didn't high-five me. And look at the size of this thing.
I just don't want my wedding turning into a circus. I want it to be very elegant and, you know, I've got it all in my head what I want, and if I came in and it was like a multicoloured swap shop, I think I'd be quite upset.
But ignorance is bliss. And James is sold, even at the hefty price of $2,000.
Yeah. Always with the bloody hugging. Oh, God's sake. Cool it.
Vegas, baby! Yeah, right. Oh, thank you.
And it only takes 3 hugs to seal the deal.
Yes! For the first time, I'm actually starting to believe, truly believe, that we are going to pull this off.
There's just time for a late-night stopover at Makeney Hall.
It's huge, isn't it?
Let me just talk you through...
Yeah, you walk me through what you work.
OK, so, James and Linda welcomes you to the Sands Vegas Derby. Blackjack.
Yep.
Roulette. And then you'd have your 4 gel lights. One there, one there, one there, that are going to give the Vegas casino tables that red glow.
I still don't quite believe you're going to get married. Do you know what I mean? It's not sunk in.
Growing up,
Oh, don't, it's scary.
I could hug you.
You can't hug me. It's too late for hugging.
I could just give you a squeeze right now.
OK, how many tables have we run around this week? not running around at any more tables, so just... No, just
please, please,
oh,
please,
no,
please.
No, it's too late. It's too
I
late.
love you, man.
Yes, thank you very much.
Down boy. Ah, maybe he's just missing his girl.
You're not doing nothing, OK?
She certainly looks like she could do with a hug.
I'm really, really missing him. It's really hard, and especially at bedtime is the worst. You know, when you're getting into bed and you just think, oh, you know, I could really have a cuddle. And I just like think, yeah, I hope he's missing me as much as I'm missing him. So it's quite terrible, and like both of us just like kind of shell of a people without each other, because it's virtually part of each other now. So it's really hard.
Ten days to go before James walks up the aisle, and he's determined to pull out all the stops for his girl.
Right, so if I went with like that kind of
that
white,
cake with chocolate inside.
First, a visit to a local cake maker and a stab at DIY design.
I'm a boy. I don't know what I'm doing.
And while most men wouldn't dream of making their own table decorations, James isn't most men.
I bought some charming rose petals and beads to bring out natural glitz, which may look cool or tacky, I haven't decided yet, but, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound.
And it doesn't stop there.
Can you make my bride more beautiful?
No, I can enhance her beauty.
Oh, see, I'm going to have to remember that one.
James takes the risky step of specifying his bride's look.
What about makeup? Am I allowed to ask her anything about it, or have I just got to go in and do it?
You just got to go in and do it.
I can't ask her anything.
You can't ask
about
her
what she
anything.
would like. Okay. How do you feel about
But 2 weeks of browsing in bridal shops has taken its toll.
Perhaps like a little bit more brighter on the lips than that, because I think that she could look a little bit washed out with blonde hair.
Right, okay, so that's fine. We're doing
Oh my God, did you just hear that? I can't believe it. What's happened to me?
That's not probably.
I used to drink beer and watch football.
No, you're talking about lip shades
But
and
now
tones.
I feel like I've grown a uterus or something.
But James isn't out of the woods yet. He's still got to buy the bridesmaids' dresses with Linda's sister Hannah and friend Catherine. And that means enduring 5 hours of shopping.
No.
Why not?
No. Linda won't like it. I know for a fact she won't like it.
Before they finally settle on a dress.
What do you think?
I like it. It's dead nice. I like this one.
£180 for 3 frocks.
Thank you very much for your help, Seth. Cheers. Bye-bye. Excellent. Well done. Good work.
The next day, and James is finally back on more familiar territory. But while Sam likes the traditional tailcoat, the desperate to be different James favours a more informal brown number.
I just love brown. How do you feel about the cut of that?
It's very traditional wedding dress, isn't it?
Ian, what do you think?
It really depends on the sort of style of wedding you're looking for. If you want to stick to the traditional thing, go with the tails.
But James is allergic to traditional.
I think the dress does look better with the black.
What do you think, though?
If somebody was walking down the high street in this suit, you would go, they're going to a wedding.
I just don't like tails. It's just, I'm not born in the 50s.
So I do think the black works.
I just think it's boring. I just think black is not a wedding colour at all.
And brown is?
Brown it is.
Brown it is. Made my decision.
While James is having a colour scheme crisis, Linda is having crisis talks with her mum. Lack of control over her wedding is starting to get to her.
Yes, I understand that you can't know certain things, but I'm not asking for blood.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Don't tell the bride.
Yeah, and I'm not asking to be told. I'm being asked to be told the date of my wedding.
But the thing is, it's just getting harder and harder every day because you're not chilling out. You've just got to let it take its course.
Can you chill out? Are you in my position? Have you been without, like, 12 days without speaking to your fiancé or your husband? No, you haven't, so back off.
Yeah, but I'm just saying to you, with you being upset, don't you think that affects me as well?
Of course it does.
So you've got to relax as well and try and just enjoy the time.
I'm trying, but you can't get up one day and go, well, it doesn't matter, it's the biggest day of my life, blah, blah, blah. You know, it doesn't work like that. You get up one day, you feel fine. You get up the next, you feel crap.
I think she's finding it very hard. Like Linda's always in control. She always likes to think that she's in control of everything. But now, it's what James wants or what James is going to let her have, so to speak. That's what it's all about. It's all about the control or lack of it.
After 2 weeks of trying to think like a girl, it's time for James to get tanked up on testosterone. After all, it is his stag night.
Now I've got a present for you.
All right.
Your stag do starts now.
Ever the nonconformist, James has got his sister to organise proceedings.
There you go. Look at that. Thank you guys. That's brilliant. Can I go get a beer? Can we clink glasses for the pretty groom? Pretty groom! To the father! I think my sister's done a fantastic job. Loving every minute of it.
What better way to celebrate his final night of freedom than a game of kiss chase?
Come back! Don't leave me at the altar! Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming.
Good boy.
Come here!
In Derby city centre, Linda and her hens are also off on their big night out.
Oh, lose me.
And Linda, have a happy hen night. To Linda!
And finally, even Linda lets her hair down. Just 48 hours to go, and there's one last thing on James's to-do list.
Right, I'm just about to go get some bridal shoes. Fours. Four. She's a four. She's a four. They're closed toe, they're closed toe. They're closed toe, they're closed toe. I think I'm going for a 4 in a closed toe. That was easy.
After 3 weeks of shopping for Linda, it's hard to tell where James the man ends and James the bride begins.
They're quite elegant, aren't they? And is that ivory?
They are, yes.
Yeah, I'll take them, please.
Is that it done?
They're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I like them. They're simple, they're elegant. I think it's exactly what she would like.
Brilliant.
Yeah, wicked. If you're a bride,
yep.
right, and you've got shoes,
yep.
You've got a dress,
okay.
You've got a veil,
yep.
You've got a tiara,
okay.
You've got wedding jewellery,
yep.
that matches the tiara.
Yep.
Is there anything, flowers?
Flowers are good, yeah.
Is there anything that, as a girl, that you would think, else I need?
I think it sounds like you're pretty much ready to go.
Which can only mean one thing.
You're looking at the other side of the counter.
Planned that one out. Yeah.
We've done it. We've done it.
Not quite, James. What about Linda's invitation?
Is the post bin?
Well, I hope James has remembered.
I hope he remembers. An invitation? I've not been invited yet.
Look, the postman's here now.
What's he doing?
Running away.
He's going in the other direction.
It's not the postman walking up the path, but an invitation is still about to be delivered.
Hello, Linda.
By Austin Powers. Sort of.
Your invite comes in the form of me. with a psychedelic twist for my groovy baby. On Sunday, you'll be wed, and then it's forever. See you down the aisle for the start of something new. Groovy.
Thank you. I'm so embarrassed.
Not as embarrassed as James should be.
I can't quite remember. What day was it?
It was Sunday. What time? Do you know that?
I don't know what the time is, baby.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That reflects James, doesn't it?
Well, I hope that that's not reflecting the way the wedding's going to go, like a themed, like Austin Powers type thing.
What do you reckon, Pete?
I said I don't want a themed wedding.
Psychedelic, baby.
No, don't you start.
Yes, psychedelic.
It's the day before the wedding, and Linda's about to see the dress that James has agonised over for the very first time. If she doesn't like it, she's made it quite clear she might refuse to tie the knot.
I'm going home now.
Right, what I need you to do, inside the fitting room you'll find your shoes and your underwear. Right. I'd like you to get into those, and then I'll come into you. OK? Give me the nod.
Oh dear, I'm dreading what this is going to be like.
She'll be absolutely fine. I'm sure she'll love it. Oh, fingers crossed anyway.
Hopefully.
In less than 24 hours, James will be saying I do. But he's having a bout of pre-wedding nerves.
I'm just getting sick of the W word. I mean, I'm happy now that I've got all the bits, like, put in place. And I've got all the core things. And Vegas, like, really excites me as well, which is going to be good. I just want it done now. Do you know what I mean? I just want it done. And I just want to marry her. I miss her. And that's why I'm just getting sick of it. I just really miss her. Sorry. I just can't wait. We argue like cat and dog some days. And I don't think we'll ever truly get each other, but God, I love her.
Right, I've had a request from James that at this point I come in and blindfold you. Pardon,
Linda. I can't look, really, seriously.
Hey, here it goes. Right, now then.
For better or for worse, Linda's going to have to forget about her dream dress and trust in James's choice.
Wow, yeah, I do like that.
Oh! Yeah. Can we take that off you?
Oh, he's done a wicked job. I'm so
Yeah, you had all the details.
Yeah.
You thrilled?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really happy.
So it's made for you, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Done a really good job on that.
Yeah, it's done a fantastic job. I'm so chuffed.
Against all the odds, James has achieved the seemingly impossible and made his hard-to-please bride happy. After 3 weeks of separation, the big day has finally arrived.
I'm actually feeling really, really excited.
It's 9:30 a.m, just 4 hours to go before James is reunited with the woman he loves.
Stuff that I need to do today, I just need to get dressed. Yeah, that's about it, really. This last day, I wanted to make sure that I didn't have a lot to do, and it looks like I haven't.
There is one thing he still has to do, and that's deliver the bridesmaids' dresses to Linda's house. Linda's been awake since 6, and she's already worrying about the missing dresses. That and the conspicuous absence of anyone to do her hair and makeup.
Up 9.
Still nothing.
Still nothing. Since half 6.
Instead of waiting for things to take their course, Linda's getting more and more impatient.
The dresses still aren't here. We have no idea what's happening, who's coming, what. He knows how stressed I'll be.
We're all going to have to just pull together if nothing happens and get ourselves sorted the best we can.
I'll be happy when the dresses arrive and when we've got some sort of schedule. Until then, I'll not be able to rest. I've just had enough now.
At 10:30, a whole hour later, still nothing. And Linda's anxiety has rubbed off on everyone else.
Where's the hairdresser?
We've got a hairdresser, a makeup artist.
And God knows what time it is now. We're still waiting. Nobody's about. It's not funny, this isn't. This is too late.
Don't start getting wound up. Don't start. Honestly, not this morning. Don't get upset about it. Don't.
It's not worth it.
Because we will sort it.
The bridesmaids' dresses are not here, so I'm stressing now. I don't know what's happening.
Been looking forward to this morning, and all we want is a smooth running, but we haven't got it. We haven't got it. Thing is, Linda's now in tears on the morning of her wedding over something which James should have sorted out.
The dresses and everything should be here now. They're not. Why not?
The wedding's just 3 hours away, so Linda's dad takes matters into his own hands.
Daddy, Linda!
James. I've got girls crying down here, and I've got girls who are very, very upset because they need those dresses.
Right, OK, I've got them at my house now. I will swing them round.
What the hell are they doing there? They're supposed to be here. How long are you going to be?
I'm going to be as quick as I can. I'm going to be 20 minutes.
But make sure it is 20 minutes because we need to get sorted.
All right, OK, will do. Speak to you in a second.
Right, cheers, mate.
Bye. Right, OK, sugar. I need to get the bridesmaids' dresses to the girls. Forgot about the bridesmaids' dresses.
But thankfully, James hasn't forgotten the beautician.
I'm Sarah, the hair and makeup lady. How are you?
Is this everything?
Yes, that's everything.
Is there anything else missing or anything? I'm not going to have to phone you up again, am I?
No, there's nothing else missing.
Right, all right. Okay, then.
All right.
See you later.
See you there.
All right. What an idiot. Let's just hope there's nothing more now. No, there's nothing more missing.
I know your name, Linda. Catherine.
Sarah.
Oh, I know, I'm sorry. Hannah. Hannah. Catherine, Sarah, Hannah. OK.
At last, calm is restored. Until the beautician drops a bombshell.
James has asked me to do your hair and makeup in a specific way. So that's the way I'm going to do it today.
Linda's wedding look is now in the hands of a stranger who's been briefed by a bloke.
He's got a specific idea in mind what he wants the whole look to be like, and that's what we're going to go with. But it's very beautiful.
I'll tell you whether I think that at the end. I'm like, oh. I'm a bit nervous that I'm going to have like a crow's nest on my head. No offence to obviously your styling, but obviously James has got ideas to how he wants it, which is fine. You know, we'll go with it and see how it turns out afterwards.
While Linda's being made up, Makeney Hall is also undergoing a facelift. Vegas style.
That looks really smart.
James finally sees his big plans brought to life.
The limo's heading for a joint uptown. You got the feeling there's a place in...
By the way, we're having a Vegas night tonight.
Right,
just in
okay.
case you hadn't guessed. We've got the flame lights, casino tables, there's going to be 3. And then you've got the dice centrepiece, which I think should be the next thing we make up.
'Cause you got
It's now 2 hours before the ceremony, and after a long session of lipstick, powder and paint, Linda's also been transformed.
I don't like it. I like the hair. I do like the hair. I'm happy with the hair. I hate the makeup. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I hate my makeup. I feel like an absolute clown. It isn't me, and I won't be going out like this. I'll be a lot happier when I've got on My stuff, the way I dress, the way I like to look, the way I imagined. Not like this.
Pick them up later.
Come on, let's just do it with your face. It's okay. Hannah? Yeah, can I have your cleansing pads so we just get this mess off your face?
What do you want me to take
the
off?
lot, take the
Everything
lot.
off. I don't know what time I've got.
Don't worry, just take the
we'll
lot
sort
off. Doesn't matter.
What if I'm late?
Doesn't matter. Don't worry. Come on.
Close friend Becky steps in to remove the war paint. An hour to go, and James has only just got home after dropping off the bridesmaids' dresses.
Jesus Christ. Sod it. For extra measure.
It's a 45-minute journey to the venue, and James is worried that he won't be there in time to greet his bride.
My bride's arriving in, like, literally half an hour. Yeah, she'll be getting in the car now. And I'm not there.
What he doesn't know is that she's not even dressed yet and is currently having a second lot of makeup applied.
No more tears. Making your foundation wet.
Truth.
Yes.
Cars are here.
Right, I want everybody dressed. If the cars are here, you need to be dressed.
It's
all of
okay.
you.
Well, I'll sort it out. You just get yourself sorted, right?
I want everybody dressed.
Right, okay, I'll get them, everybody sorted. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about a thing. Alright.
I feel absolute crap. The cars are here. No.
I don't make you cry.
Absolute rubbish. I can't believe that everything is so disorganised.
It's 45 minutes before the ceremony begins, and James, still under the impression he's running late, puts his foot down.
The time is now 12:25. I need to be there at the very latest 20 to 1. The 3 weeks of just graft rests on me getting there in time. Traffic. Oh. Come on.
Mine are just going to slip straight off my feet. Yeah, sorry.
At Linda's parents' house, things have gone from bad to
These
worse.
shoes aren't even staying on.
The straps on the bridesmaid's shoes that James bought don't fit. For Linda, it's the final straw.
The whole day has been ruined. He's just not organised anything. Can you just turn it off a minute?
The ceremony is due to begin in 15 minutes, and Linda's makeup will have to be reapplied a third time.
It's 1:15 and I've got no bridesmaids or any brides. It starts in 15 minutes. But I'm all right, I'm excited. But I need to shift because it's 1:15. So, I'm ready.
But Linda isn't.
I think we wrapped it round, haven't we? There you go. Lift it up and then hook it. Up.
Half an hour later, with the ceremony now running 15 minutes late, there's still no news from the bridal party.
Have a sit.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate
Well, what we
this.
could do, James, because the most key thing is that you get married and you enjoy your day.
I
so
know.
let's get
but
married.
is it the most important thing to her? And this is what I'm worried about, because this is where things start to...
Go wrong? Could they be any worse? Everyone's finally ready to go, but now there's a problem with the cars.
We're going to have to do 2 journeys, I think, still, aren't we?
The thing is, we're not going to have the time to do it. It's the only chance we can get the bridesmaids in the car all together. We can take 3 in one car and 3 in the other, but that means no, it can't be possible. Daughter and father go separately.
Knowing that Linda's in no mood to be flexible, her mum offers to travel separately.
You 2 girls.
But I'm not starting with that yet.
Stay calm. I will be there. I will not miss your day. Right? Don't worry.
I want you lot to take the first 2 cars then.
No.
No. I want you to take the first 2 cars. I will wait. Because the show can't start without me.
You need to be there.
No. Go. And he can wait.
Pete?
Yes.
There's a problem with the cars.
What's that?
They will only take 2 in each.
Oh,
or
fine.
3. So Linda's saying that she wants to wait here.
As soon as we can calm, you go.
Okay.
Go on.
Right then, so we'll see you in a bit.
So we'll see you.
Right then.
See you in a bit. That's all right. It's no problem, Tom.
Word's got back that the bride is still at home. With the ceremony now running an hour late, Makeney Hall's wedding coordinator steps in.
Is there anybody that can bring her here?
The answer is no. We're going to have to get a taxi.
But will Linda go with that?
Unfortunately, because of the logistics,
Okay.
it's either we get married or we don't. And I know that's really harsh.
I wouldn't
But-
tell her that.
No.
Let me have a word with Linda, make it a little bit more tactful than that.
There's a telephone call for you.
Who is it?
From Sam. He wants to speak to you.
Yeah.
Hiya, Linda, how are you?
Fine. What? Please don't say what you're going to say, Sam, because I'll go mad.
Okay, so you wouldn't like your dad to bring you to the...
I wouldn't. Let's just put it this way. The day is ruined. You don't know how mad I am.
Well, the 2 options we've got is either waiting sort of about an hour for the cars to come back, and obviously that really squashes everything in the rest of the day, or getting the cars maybe to meet you sort of 3/4 of the way out, sort of 1/4 of the way here.
So I have to swash my dress in their car that's got dog hairs in it.
Is that pretty much a no?
Yeah, it is pretty much a no. At the end of the day, he will have to wait. This is his mess. He can wait and he can explain to everybody why I'm not there.
Okay then.
Bye.
No problem.
He wants my dad to bring us in their car.
What's the verdict?
Well, the last phrase was, okay then, bye. So take a guess. She's waiting for the cars to come back.
Let's send the cars straight away and get here as fast as we can.
All right.
All
Thank you,
right,
Helen.
not a
Cheers.
problem. My pleasure, my darling.
Thank you. All right. I'm just gonna go down here for a second.
And kill myself. At last, in the car and minutes away from marrying the man she loves, Linda's dad thinks it's time for a pep talk.
You'll be fine. I know you've had ups and downs this morning. I know it's been unbelievable. I know you've looked like something out of the Chinese circus.
Gigi the panda.
But again, you've got to remember now, as it is now, we've got to get on with it. Yeah, we've got to enjoy it.
After 3 weeks of turmoil, tears and tantrums, a morning of missing dresses and bad makeup, Linda, the bride, makes it to her wedding.
It's just so much. I'll love you forever.
James, do you wish to be married to Linda?
Oh, yes.
And Linda, do you wish to be married to James?
I do.
I, James Philip Willis, do take thee, Linda Karen Gale, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I, Linda Karen Gale, do take the
G?
James Philip Willis to be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to declare you husband and wife.
Never in the history of mankind has a groom been so relieved to tie the knot.
So how much I've missed you?
As much as I've missed you. I'm glad I came. It was a bit debatable whether I'd actually make it here, but an hour and a half late, we made it. We're now Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler. Can you pick my train up?
Yes, of course. You do look absolutely stunning. Do you like the tiara? And
Yeah, you don't know how mad I was this morning.
Sorry,
But we're here.
I'm sorry.
The looks on their faces when they first saw each other. It was just fantastic. Really fantastic. So it's nice to see your baby that happy, isn't it?
It was gorgeous. It really was nice. It was really lovely. Very emotional for both of them.
I think she looks beautiful. She looks really lovely. And it's all gone really well, finally.
Please be upstanding for your bride and groom.
Everything has gone fantastic, apart from this morning. And there was going to be something wrong, wasn't there? He's not that perfect. We're males. What's the matter with you?
Against all the odds, it looks like James has pulled it off and given Linda the wedding she's always wanted.
I didn't actually think I was going to be standing here as Mrs. Willis, and there was a minute where I said, I'm not going. He's blown it now, I'm not going. But it's the best thing that I ever did, and I'm hoping for kind of 50, 60, 70 years as Mrs. Willis. So I just want to thank my wonderful husband for the great day we've had, the wonderful dress that I've got on today, which I wouldn't change for the world, and hope you all have a lovely time. I'm really, really chuffed. He's done such an amazing job. My dress is great. He's really, really thought, planned, little crystals on the table, all of it, lovely, lovely thought. I mean, since I've got here, everything has been absolutely perfect and I wouldn't change anything.
At one point, I wasn't sure that I'd be able to add this on, but thank you, Linda, for turning up. I'd like to think that everyone who knows me knows how much I think of you, but I've just missed you so much. I love you.
So far, so good. But just around the corner, James's ambitious gambling mecca awaits his brand new bride. After the morning's chaos, he's not convinced she'll approve.
I'm worried that she'll think that I've just lowered the tone of this beautiful venue. My rings fell off. I hope that's not a premonition. Do you know what I mean?
The time has come for James to roll the dice and unveil his big idea.
Oh, God.
James and Linda, welcome to your Vegas.
You know, I always said that we always wanted to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to at my wedding.
You're not impressed? You're not, are you? No.
1 out of 2 ain't bad. The first bit was great.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking, worst possible scenario, thought that this might happen, lovely traditional first bit of the wedding, not so lovely bit of the second wedding.
It was a gamble. It was a risk. I knew that from the start. I think my guests are going to love it. And I'm really excited. And I think that by the end of the night, you may get a different response. Hit me.
21.
And as the Vegas party gets into full swing, Linda has a change of heart.
I'm very, very, very happy. He's done an absolute fantastic job. Yes, I didn't want a theme, but he gave me my traditional wedding. I'm really, really happy and really excited for the future.
Time for the first dance and James's final surprise, a Frank Sinatra impersonator.
How am I keeping one guy beat? I kiss her and she kissed me. Like a fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
I think the whole experience will have taught Linda that James knows her better than she thinks he does, and that she can let him have that reign and have a go at it.
I do think that I've learned to trust James a lot more. It shows that he is capable of organising a lot in just a short space of time, and I just need to give him the opportunity to kind of do it.